Hi students, welcome to Theater Appreciation Online. I don't know if you've taken an online course before, but I want to tell you about this course, the unique way it is set up. There are some very important things for you to do in the online start here. I have a course navigation video, and that's not what this is for today. There's that, but please watch that. This is week one, and make sure you have done those things there. And if you haven't already accessed it, watch your Cengage subscription. This is our textbook. It's a Cengage textbook, The Art of Theater Then and Now. I don't have any assignments in there, but all the assignments come from there. So let's take a look at week one. They're all arranged in weeks. Right now, they're not all visible. Okay, so we're just going to look at week one because this is just getting started. I love that they have little check marks just for you to check your progress. Let's go over. I always start with an overview and a little bit of what it's about and what you should do. So always take a glance through here, make sure that you know what's expected of you that week. It's pretty basic. Sometimes it'll kind of orient you to why were you supposed to be studying this week and why is it important. Okay, so the first week gets you oriented to the online Blackboard environment through the Start Here and our course focus with Chapter 1. One of the first things you can do, other than read the syllabus, is to introduce yourself. Okay, and so discussions are going to be a very important part of our class. We're going to have a textbook that we learn some information from, but we will also be watching specific play performances, and they'll be the ones that we discuss throughout the semester. So I just want to get a chance to know you. There will be, rubrics for this, and I want to know about you, anything related to the arts, music, theater, whatever. And then I'll give you an idea about how, your replies are required, that we're looking for solid paragraph responses of, like 150 or more words as early as possible in the week. So, and that whatever you say in the post or reply needs to contribute to the discussion in a meaningful way. And so I'm looking for that post early in the week, and then by the due date, reply for the most points. So this is the first one. It's the easiest one. You should be able to do this right out of the chute, right out of the gate. You do need to see the syllabus before you take the quiz, and then make sure you have your Cengage subscription so that you can access the book. So I have 2 access points. I have the full book access point here, and then each week that we have a chapter study, I embed the specific chapter link. Okay. I always have accompanying chapter instructional materials. I won't have nearly as many for the plays because you have to watch the play. I have them in recorded lectures in parts, so you don't have to sit through an hour 15 long video like you would if you were live in class. You'd sit through the lecture, but at least you'd be able to ask questions and so forth. I have the PowerPoint. It says with photo added, so you can review that, like review notes. There's no substitute for engaging yourself. I would always encourage you to write things down. Now, if you don't have the book, you could probably pass the class, but there will be questions from the chapter that may or may not be on the PowerPoint, simply because this is not a substitute for everything in the chapter. This is to highlight some key concepts that you would see, but to do your best in here, you'll need the book, and I will go ahead and tell you that the exams with Proctor U are open book, and so if you're not a good person, if you're not good at memorizing, you're a good person, but you're not good at memorizing a lot, or you don't have hours and hours to study, then having that book is really going to be your lifesaver in this class. But this is to help you kind of sort through key information and how to kind of overview and study it, so you're not having to spend a lot of time just looking things up. These are videos that are mentioned in the book or mentioned in the PowerPoint, and they just didn't embed really well. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, so I have them here, and they do correlate with key ideas in the chapter that are on the quiz. They're not very long. So last you have a quiz, okay? So that's it. I'm not trying to review the whole course. I did that in the course navigation video. and we'll just take it from there. This is, what we have so far. I will tell you, if you are stumbling through something, have a question, really, I mean, you should be able to find the answers in here. I've tried to pull out things that are just, you don't need right now. Here's more details about, the attendance policy, how to reach me. There's all kinds of things in here. But if you really go through or something seems to be contradictory or you want to reach out to a classmate, okay, for some clarity, use this discussion board. This is not graded. I mean, I consider bonus points if you're using this and helping others. But this is just that sort of, if you were in class and you're like, hey, wait, what were we supposed to do about that? Or I don't understand this particular thing, or how did you do that? That's a good place for that. Messages, I try to check every day, but I don't get really good notifications. And so it will take me longer to respond to a message than it will an email. Email notifications go to my phone. My phone goes with me everywhere like it does you. But Blackboard, it can be done in your phone, but not real effectively. And I don't get notifications, so I do my best to check those Monday through Friday daily. But if you really need to reach me, using good old-fashioned email is the most effective way. And using your Lawson State email, and email me, rduncan@lawsonstate.edu. All right, that's all for now.